Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, here to break down another crazy comic book storyline for you. Get ready, because this one's a wild ride. So, as we all know, Godzilla is basically the king of the monsters, right? The big daddy that makes every other monster run for the hills. And then you've got Venom, the symbiotic goo that can bond with any living thing. Ever wonder what would happen if Venom latched on a Godzilla? Yeah, you know it's going to be insane. Our story kicks off in chaotic New York City, where Spider-Man is duking it out with Shocker. Spidey's rocking a full-on symbiote suit, looking all sleek and mysterious. This suit, a Venom upgrade, doesn't just boost his powers, it also teaches him some seriously embarrassing dance moves. Haha, poor Shocker though. Even though he's been Spider-Man's nemesis since 1967, all he's got are these gloves that shoot shock waves. Talk about being outmatched. He gets webbed up pretty quick. But then, out of nowhere, this massive creature appears in the harbor. It's so huge, it stirs up these gigantic waves, and a straight-up tsunami crashes into the city. And who is this beast causing all this mayhem? None other than the king of the monsters himself, Godzilla. Big G starts stomping around, looking for something, smashing buildings left and right. Debris is raining down, and people are scattering like crazy. Spider-Man manages to tie up Shocker and swings into action. Then, Spidey spots Mary Jane, his crush, and alternate universe girlfriend, trapped in an apartment building in Godzilla's path. In a clutch move, Spider-Man gets MJ to jump from the window and saves her. But hold on, a cat-like woman suddenly appears, landing right in Spider-Man's arms. It's Black Cat, Spider-Man's ex and partner. Things get awkward real fast as these two ladies, both with a thing for Spidey, are ready to throw down. To escape the drama, Spider-Man decides to play bait, trying to lure Godzilla away from the city. He's basically buzzing around Godzilla like a fly, and it actually works. Godzilla takes the bait, and Spidey leads him out of town. But then, Godzilla lets out this earth-shattering roar, and the high-frequency sound waves completely shred Spider-Man's symbiote suit. Venom detaches from Spidey. And here's where things get really crazy. Venom climbs on a Godzilla and merges with him, trying to take control. Godzilla's cells become like super fuel for Venom, and it starts growing like crazy. In moments, Godzilla is completely covered in this black symbiote, like an indestructible tank, with lightning-like patterns glowing all over him. Venom Godzilla is born. At this point, Peter realizes the massive screw-up he's made. Venom, created by the dark god Null, amplifies the host's instincts. Godzilla is already a savage beast, and Venom just makes him even more destructive and enraged. Godzilla, struggling against Venom's control, rampages through the city, leaving a trail of destruction. The military tries to stop him, but their weapons are useless. The whole city is falling apart. Just when things couldn't get any crazier, Spider-Man shows up again, back in his classic red and blue suit. But this time, he's borrowed Shocker's gauntlets and a flying rig. Spider-Man, this little dude, charges at Godzilla. Turns out, Shocker's gauntlets can unleash shock waves, which are like Venom's kryptonite. Spider-Man punches Godzilla with the gauntlets at full power, and the shock waves rip Venom right off of Godzilla. The force of the impact knocks Spider-Man out, and he starts falling from the sky. But Godzilla, now back in control, catches him. Black Cat and Mary Jane see this, and start to think Spider-Man is pretty awesome. Of course, it's not over yet. Venom, who has gained Godzilla's power, has become as huge as Godzilla. He grabs Godzilla, trying to remerge. But Venom forgets who he's dealing with, the king of the monsters. Godzilla unleashes his atomic breath, and Venom gets completely obliterated. Godzilla gives Spider-Man a snort and heads back into the ocean. Disaster averted. But wait, there's more. A dude named Eddie Brock, Peter Parker's rival and Spider-Man's biggest hater, shows up at the wreckage. As he's taking pictures, a piece of Venom attaches to him, and he turns into this monster that's part Spider-Man, part Godzilla. The wheel of fate keeps on turning. Alright, that's the story for today. This arc comes from Marvel's Godzilla series from 2025. It's a 6-issue run, with each issue featuring Godzilla fighting a different Marvel hero. It's mostly mindless fun, not super deep or anything. Just a fun little what-if scenario. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome breakdowns. Thanks for watching.